It sickens me, and it sickens people all across this country. As a result of our grand jury investigation in Pennsylvania, we unearthed the most systematic and comprehensive abuse of children in Pennsylvania in Catholic dioceses. 301 predator priests were identified, thousands of childhood victims, and a systematic cover-up by senior church officials. The grand jurors, after studying these horrors for more than 2 years, came together and unanimously, these are Pennsylvanians from all different walks of life, coming together and unanimously saying, we've got to do 4 things. Number 1, eliminate the criminal statute of limitations on childhood sexual abuse. The average age of an abuse survivor, childhood abuse survivor coming forward, is 52 years old. They keep this truth buried inside of them, oftentimes for decades. And what happened during that period of time? Church officials covered up the abuse. Make it so church officials and others can't use confidentiality agreements to silence victims and not allow them to come forward and speak to law enforcement. Clarify who people are who have to alert authorities when they see abuse and when. And 4th, to give the abused the opportunity to confront their abusers in court. To do away for 2 years with the civil statute of limitations so that they can get the help they need to deal with the lifelong effects of the abuse, the drug and alcohol addiction, the mental health services, all of the other things that sadly attach to a victim at a young age and follow with them throughout their years. We've got to make sure that they have the ability to recover. Look, I'm a person of deep faith, and to see church officials, hundreds of them, weaponize their faith and use it as a tool of abuse against precious little children, it sickens me. It sickens parishioners, it sickens Pennsylvanians, and it sickens people all across this country. Now, it's easy to become paralyzed by seeing all of these awful things that happen in our community, in our Commonwealth, and throughout our country. But I choose to take that energy, that emotion, and channel it into doing something good, which is to hold those perpetrators accountable and make sure children have safer communities to grow up in. What I want survivors to know is that we are listening, that there is a reckoning going on in this country right now. From the Me Too movement, to the clergy sex abuse, to the Cosby case, all across the board, survivors are speaking up and speaking out. And I want them to know that we are listening. Your truth must be told. I know how hard it is to come forward, but we want you to know that when you come forward, we will be listening.